Okay, so pre-release of Kerbal Space Program 1.2 is here. Yay, pre-release, and we're running 15.09, which updated. I don't know when it actually updated. I just got internet today. Moved. In a totally different apartment now. So that is what is up. I have a career going. I actually have two things. I have a sandbox to mess around with stuff, and I have career. And my career is stuck because I need funds to upgrade the Research and Development Center, because for one more fairly not important thing here of technology. I'll plant a flag on miss. Can do that. This is a fairly easy one to do. That'll earn me some money. I'll take that. I'll take science data from the surface of Minimus. That's a good one. But this is how many? 6 Kerbals. That's quite a bit. And I have, pardon me, burped. I have a bunch of, here's one that pays good. Orbit of Minimus. Well, orbit of Kerbin. 4 tourists, huh? Fly by the moon, fly by the moon. Fly by Minimus. That's a complicated one. Alright, well, let's go see what we can do here quickly. I got the flagpole marked with the flag. Kind of weird that I did that, but whatever. I got a few basic capsules here, some probe cores. I actually managed to get RCS thrusters and a larger inline stabilizer. I do have the poodle unlocked and the skipper, but I suppose I could do a larger mission. Alright, so where is that? Felix's travel itinerary, orbit around Kerbin, and suborbital spaceflight around Kerbin. Okay, that's easy enough to do. We can do that very well. We'll select this guy. And I'm debating how we're going to actually rig this up. I think we're going to go like that. The probe's going to drive. We need some way to get him back safely. Stuff that on there just to be safe. Put on some of these guys. Drogue chutes work really well, actually, I've been finding. And where is it? Here. Might not need it, but better safe than sorry. Yeah, I got a pretty good amount of tech for things. I can get by with just an FLT 400. And I think I have one other mission I want to try to do with this while I'm at it, and that is I have to rendezvous 2 ships close to each other in orbit of Kerbin, so we can do that also. That'll be good. Alright, that goes like that. And now that I got the FLT 800s, I can cut my part count down quite a bit. We'll use a swivel for controllability purposes because it works really well, and because I still want to save money on everything, I'll use some of these tubers here. And we'll use some back boosters for the thumpers. I keep calling them back because it's kind of, you know, I'm not even sure what BACC stands for, but whatever. And let's put some nose cones on some stuff here. 3. That weighs more. Less drag due to pointy shape. It doesn't actually... Let me see. 320 versus 240. Forget it. Actually, you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it anyway. What's the worst that can happen, right? That not working very well. Okay. Put some circulating fins down here. Like so. The edge glow bit's a little strange. I think it's a little bit too extreme, the glowy bit. I mean, it's nice when you want to select just one part, but like okay, there I can see my strut, but it does make it a little cumbersome at times. So go away, Val. We have Felix. I still gotta get Bill up in flight. He hasn't done much of anything yet. Everyone else has at least a star. Val's been busy. She's got 2 stars. Jeb's in orbit around Kerbin right now. Alright, staging order's messed up. I want my drogue chutes to go first. Okay. Oh, you know what I should probably throw on here also? Now that I think about it. I have to throw on some solar panels. Like so. Just to help this thing stay alive and aloft. Urban Tourist 1. Alright, save it. And dial that back just a little bit. We don't need full throttle for those guys. Not yet anyway. Okay, are we go for launch? We're go. Do it. See? Looked a little bit odd there with the grate for the launch pad and the flames, but whatever. Yeah, I moved. I moved a couple blocks down the road. The rent's cheaper. It's about the same size. I have a larger bedroom now with my 2 daughters to sleep in here with me and stuff. They're busy playing Minecraft in the living room. Yeah, because we still got clutter and stuff all over the place from the move. It's a little bit hectic in here, but we're surviving. Just let it ride. Boom. The fins should help keep this thing pointed pretty much right where it needs to go. Oh, Felix. Why are you freaking out for, man? It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine, Felix. It's okay, man. Okay, so let's go ahead and select my not quite so accurately named moon orbit. A little bit off here. See, I need to go down some, don't I? Yeah, like that. Okay, that helps narrow it down quite a bit. Not perfect, but that'll work. Boy, bit extreme there. Alright. Little bit of heating, but not too bad. Orbit. This is nav ball. So yeah, I'm on the opposite side of the planet, so what I want to do is go into a higher orbit and let Jeb catch up with me. And yeah, that'll be good. That'll be very good. Let's go ahead and head up to 100,000 meters. Go. Wait. Something's a bit warm. Wow, yeah, that'd be bad if I cooked that probe core. But that's okay now. Hey, we're fine. We have most of our orbital velocity already, which is good. So everything's going to be fine. I can disable all those. And because they're all paired up as a set, they're all disabled now. Okay. So I've noticed this little the signal strength and tells you where you're hooked up to. If you go away from this view and come back to it, that feature goes away for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sure what the deal is with it, but A little irritating, but not game-breakingly bad or anything. We can wait to get back into the groove there with apoapsis rather, and then we can Alright, so I need to kick this orbit up somewhat more. I got plenty of fuel for this though. Okay, so I think, yeah, I got my orbit around Kerbin, objective, and suborbital spaceflight complete. And now we'll do this. We'll do that. In fact, if I wanted to do it a little bit better, yeah, what I'll do, so when I get to apoapsis, I'll lower my periapsis to intersect Jeb spacecraft. And then we'll get this going a little bit better. I tried doing this with a rescue mission, trying to rendezvous with something already in orbit. It didn't work. You have to launch 2 spacecraft to do it. So this is how I'm doing it. Oh, I did want to go retrograde. My bad. Retrograde. Go. Okay. So let's go to the tracking station. Okay, let's use my comm network. I have a small satellite, which I'll show off briefly right here. It's not the best relay ever. It has a lot of fuel though, so if I get a mission to reorient this thing, I'm cool. But this is basically it. It's a little... it's a communicatron, or yeah, 16. Just kind of parked here on a probe. I had it rigged up so this has a very low detachment threshold. So I could just detach this and this little part just stays in orbit forever and ever and ever, but it's nice that you can go to the tracking center right away. I don't know if that was ever a thing or not, so... Okay, so we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna fast forward some. Okay, we're looking like we're closing up on stuff now, so let's go ahead and go back to Kerbin Tourist. Alright, so we're gonna miss just a little bit, but not excessively so. Let's get ourselves up to face away from the target. And it looks like closest approach point right there. So now we will kill our relative velocity. And it will burn towards the target. I'm kind of brute forcing it, but I got the fuel to do it, so not a big deal. So that's looking a little dangerously close to things, but whatever. So we'll go like that. How's that looking? 9 kilometers? Okay, we'll fix that. I'm gonna get a little closer and then we'll kill velocity again. And I do have plenty of fuel to do this, so I don't have to worry about it. I'll get paid, and then I'll deorbit these clowns. Okay, so we're heading almost directly away from it. How's this looking? It's looking okay. Yeah, this is really just kind of brute force, but whatever. It's dirty, it's nasty, it's not the recommended way of doing things at all. But when you got the fuel to spare, it's not a big deal. How's that? Hey, I like that. So that's 1 orbit away. And the numbers check out as good. So we'll go ahead and sling ourselves around. I notice the view gets a little busy if you have all the lines on, but you can just go like that and turn that mess off. You don't need to see it. So this shows you just the first hop of the trip. Which is neat if you want to visualize. Okay, so now it does show me the rim. Now you know exactly what's being transferred. Baikonur, which I guess is the Soviet. There's KSC there. I didn't change any settings on this. This is standard normal difficulty. It's yeah, wasn't quite sure how I was gonna get used to it and all that. It doesn't feel like remote tech because I don't have the flight computer, which is really handy, but whatever. Turn that back on. Okay. Oh, hey, did I get it? Performed a rendezvous. Right. Who knows what other secrets it holds? Hey, for science. Synchronized free falling isn't nearly as daunting as it sounds. I guess that counts. Oh, hey, because we're like right there. Where is... There it is. Trying to do a rendezvous with that RCS is a pain. But you just gotta line up your markers. And then there you go. And then, and then if you want to line them back up again, I can just cancel that out. Fuel status, plenty. And then I can just do a quick blip. Aiming right at it, I can go flip, and that sends me right towards it. Mostly. Now because they're almost lined up like that, I can go like that, and that sends me again right towards it. At pretty quick, so I can dial back on this quite a bit because yeah, that's kind of excessive. Okay, so now I'm almost docked. Well, not docked. This isn't docking. This is... Yeah, see? All by hand. No tools, no mods, no anything. We don't want to hit anything, so we'll burp ourselves around. Alright. Easy as pie. Alright, that was that, so let's get him home. Trying to think what do I use to... Okay, there you go. You gotta click on the target to deselect the target. So, where is KSC? KSC is over here somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I'm almost circular orbit too. Sweet. Nye Island, Crater Rim. Okay, so I'm right by the crater. I'll get over the desert and then I'll punch it full retrograde. Now that's just the stuff that's around equator. There's other stuff also on KSC for the tracking network. Are you ready to play now? Yeah. My oldest wants to play Minecraft with me. So let's get this guy home and then I'll play some Minecraft with you, okay? Oh, you poor thing. You don't get to ever play Minecraft with your daddy. Without internet, even if you have the LAN set up, you can't play Minecraft over the LAN because, Hey, there's Chip flying away in the distance, right? What is that? No, I'm retrograde. Oh, there he is. Chip. Moonshot. A piece of debris that was over there. Yeah, it's... What, Ashley? You know I'm recording right now? Okay. When I'm done, I'll come get you, okay? Hopefully this thing doesn't get all sorts of weird with airflow because I had the probe core on top. Hopefully the airflow works fine. I am burning electricity up though. So let's go ahead and hibernate. Oh, that's not cool. If I do that, I can't actually talk to anybody. So let's go ahead and turn off the SAS wheels. I don't need that wheel either right now. Okay, so we're gonna hit re-entry, right? Okay, good. Can we keep this thing aimed right where we need to be aimed at? Please. This thing does eat up charge, just doing stuff. I can tell that we're not quite over the rate. We're not feet dry yet. You can let that thing just kind of sit there and refresh on itself. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Alright, we're not gonna, we're gonna run into problems. We're gonna overshoot our target if I don't do something about it, so. I'm not too worried about overshooting a target. I'm worried about burning up an atmosphere. Oh yeah, that's kind of a thing. Notice the trail on my exhaust is also highlighted. Isn't that funny? That's kind of weird looking. But whatever. We're gonna burn this stage out. We're still not deep in atmosphere yet. And there we go. And now I'm gonna let... See, that's why I got the flagpole there, because I can actually see KSP from a distance. Not that you can't see it here, it's just kind of, you know. Yeah, we're gonna just fall shy of everything. So my distance to hot, okay, so it is still showing it. Okay. Oh, there's some flames. Are we doing heat? Are we working okay? It's odd that the capsule's no longer lit. It used to be on 1.1 versions, the capsule was lit. It had a heat map, like all the other parts here do. But now they don't, although it's nice that the heat map disappears when you mouse over the part. Oh yeah, this is nice and gentle. I didn't even use any ablator. Wow, I could have just ignored it. Alright, there we go. We are toggling those chutes. This will help get me closer to my target. Wow, I used deceleration just off of those. Yeah, we'll toggle that too, because why not? Slow us down even more. That's why I like the drogue chutes. You can deploy them earlier at higher velocities. There's my booster. I could have kept it, but whatever. Oh, that's weird. It has moon orbit as a target, or it did anyway. Oh no, this still has moon target as an orbit, which is nowhere to be found. There we go. I wonder if I went back to the booster and came back to this, if it would reselect it as a target. Well, let's go speed this up some. Not far, only like 5 kilometers away. That chute hasn't deployed yet. Drogues are wonderful tools to use with your return capsule thingamajiggers. But that's really all you need to make those things slow down and survive impact, because they have a very high impact tolerance. They're not high enough that you can just let them plummet straight to the ground and expect them to survive, but they'll survive fine if you have just a drogue chute on them. So they're pretty cool. They're nifty. They do a lot of tumbling though, and because they have that weird octagonal shape, if you hit mountain terrain with them, they'll roll down the hill for quite some time. Slightly irritating, but whatever. I'm not sure how this is going to float. Suppose we'll find out. Maybe we'll go like that and see what happens. It's going to float like that. Alright, the other thing I figured out you can do, you can jettison your heat shield. So I guess that means you really don't need a decoupler if you have the heat shield, but you kind of need the decoupler to expose the heat shield. Neat. Okay. Recover vessel. And I think I have a heat shield just kind of like drifting around. Yeah, I do. It's right there. Yay, so I got some funds. Not that he keeps that at all. It'd be kind of neat if you could like hire the guy as a thing. Did I get any money for that? I didn't see it show up. So anyway, that was that, because my daughter wants to play some Minecraft with me. So when we come back, if I come back, we'll do some stuff at Minmus. Explore the sun. The heck? Oh hey. Real quick. Let's test an RT10. Because that's an easy, cheap bit of science. So hit that guy. We'll go like this. Launch it. Won't even name the thing. I love these part contracts. Boom! I just got paid. I'm awesome. Alright, and recover. Best missions ever. I take them whenever I show up because they're free cash. I got a lot of rescue missions. Who are all these guys? Suborbital spaceflight. That's a nice one to do. It gives me some reputation, which I need to get better contracts, but really? I'd expect this to give me reputation, but whatever. Like that surface outpost, that's worth quite a bit. So yeah, anyway, this is KSP 1.2 pre-release number 1509 on Windows, 64-bit. Works really well. It's fun to play. Even if your internet's down, it's fun to play. But now the internet's up, I can actually upload this to YouTube. And I'll catch you all on the flip side, and you all have a great day.